costume being accented by a wild twist. Our hallways were decorated with vines, animal print, and even stuffed monkeys. This effort got us the win for Best Hallway, and we were proud. Juniors also dominated the rest of Spirit Week and pulled off some wins for the year. Needless to say, homecoming was a huge success for the class of 2013. After our triumphant homecoming, fall sports shared in glory. Our volleyball team made it to states, and our football team achieved a lot when they were selected to play in a state playoff game. The change of season brought a transformation in responsibility. It was time for many of us to begin applying for the National Honor Society and to begin our quest for Promise Scholarship, as many of us began to take the ACT. Our winter sports were also victorious, as both the girls and boys basketball teams went to states, along with the cheerleaders who supported them along the way. Finally, spring had arrived, and the gloomy winter had disappeared. The warm weather also brought prom, and we had a lot to do. The theme was Diamonds Are Forever, and a black tie theme was in play with highlights of sparkle. The junior committee was hard at work as they glued, taped, and decorated until the Marlington Opera House was transformed into a scene from a James Bond movie. It was by far the most ambitious and exhausting tasks of the year. Spring sports also started their journey as baseball, softball, and track got started. Many members of the track team even traveled to Charleston to compete in events. Spring break of our junior year. Our mentorships and realization that we were about to become seniors had arrived. Our bittersweet feelings were fading, and we were ready for the next step, and excited by the prospect that graduation was near.
The time flew by, and before we knew it, we were walking through the doors of PCHS for our last first day of high school. Senioritis had officially kicked in, but there was no time to slack off. Fall was busy as we began applying for college after college, filling out numerous scholarship applications, and studying for a countless number of ACTs. We frantically worked to fulfill mentorship requirements and tried to get enthused about classes. Fall sports were underway. Volleyball, golf, and football all had good seasons, while the cheerleaders kept everyone encouraged and the band entertained the crowd with their thriller routine. Both the boys and the girls soccer teams played well and made it to the regional. Homecoming week kicked off, and by the end of it, surprise, surprise, the seniors had won everything. We once again proved we were a class act, even with duct tape. Winter started early with Superstorm Sandy leaving us without power and out of school for 3 days. That seemed to start the trend as we had a lot of snow days, helping senioritis to take effect. With new coaches, both the boys and the girls basketball teams stepped up. The boys made it to the second round of sectionals, and the girls hosted the regional game. As spring approached, although it felt more like another winter, sports teams tried to get in some games between the raindrops and the snow flurry. Baseball and softball took their turn at bat and came home swinging after sectional. Meanwhile, students from both the boys and the girls track teams made it to the state competitions in Charleston. Also with spring came more serious cases of senioritis and trying to fit in school among the fun. Knowing how much we would miss school in just a few weeks, we eagerly came back for an extra day, night, and camped out 2013 style. Just one more example of the fun we've had the past 4 years. And today, as we walk through these doors for one last time, we are overwhelmed with emotion. Where we go from here is up to each of us, but wherever it may be, the class of 2013 should remember that life is a journey, not a destination. And I hope that each member of the class of 2013 will look back on their senior year as a fun and fulfilling leg of their journey. Mr. Sanders, Mr. Lambert, you can now officially kiss our class goodbye.
To my fellow classmates, congratulations. We are the Pocahontas County High School graduating class of 2013. The time has come, and we are about to walk out of these doors for the final time. What we have known is ending, but the distance run that is our lives is just beginning. A run of endurance, a run of persistence, and a run that may be filled with trials and hardships. It will be a long journey, a journey that will define the things that you do, the person you become, and the legacy you leave behind. The most important step in any journey is the first one. In order to finish, you have to start. So to each of you I say, runners, get ready, get set, and go. Get ready. For years you have been discovering your hobbies, interests, and passions. You each exhibit extraordinary talents, abilities, and unique gifts that only you possess. I encourage you to discover your own passion. Do what you love and love what you do. You have the power to be anything you want to be. Don't allow what's popular to influence you, because popularity fades. Don't let others dictate to you who you should be and the things you should do. Be passionate about your work and take pride in it. Aim to be better than you were the day before. Carry yourself with confidence. Decide your own path. Get ready. Your purpose here is important. Believe it. Get set. Prepare yourself mentally, academically, and physically. Challenge yourself to make good choices. Challenge your mind to think outside of the box to find solutions to problems. Challenge your body to endure the soreness and fatigue that can lie ahead. Raise your own bar by setting high goals and standards, and don't settle for anything less. Hold yourself accountable for your actions and learn from your mistakes. When you stumble over rocks, get mired in valleys, and encounter cliffs, you may be inhibited, but you will overcome. Life is uncertain, so never say, I always have tomorrow, or it can wait. Live every day to the fullest and take advantage of every opportunity. Make the most of your time here and never shortchange yourself. Don't settle for good or average, but strive for excellence. Get set. The course will demand physical endurance, mental willpower, and emotional strength. A difficult challenge, but one I know you are all capable of accomplishing. And go. Go out strong and confident. Move forward and keep your head held high. Don't dwell on what's behind. Instead, focus on what's ahead. Motivation will only get you started, but habit will always keep you going. Persevere down the course that you have charted with diligence. Don't allow yourself to crumble or break. Push yourself to do more and be more than the person next to you. Be persistent, be strong, and never give up. When your feet are blistered, when you feel tired, when your throat burns from dehydration, when your knees ache and the physical pain seems unbearable, keep going. Get into the habit of seeing all things through to the end. Go. Each of you will do great things in the future. Although it may be difficult, find strength in the deepest valleys, the sharpest turns, and the steepest mountains. The time is here, class of 2013, the moment we have anticipated for years. Before we walk out of these doors as graduates, I want to encourage you to live a life without fear or regret, without hate or bitterness. Let go of jealousy, rage, and pride. Set an example, one that will help others find their way along the course. Live a life filled with peace and joy. Be generous, be humble, and show compassion for others. Help those in need, give thanks for everything, and never take a single day of life for granted. We are the light of this world, so let's live up to it. Let us use our words to strengthen and build others up. Let's make a lasting difference in the lives of each and every person we meet. Our distance runs may be long and hard, but we will make it. Be strong, always have faith in God, and know the best is yet to come.